Bonnie with Bonnie, Curly Girl Crafter here in Colorado. Same handle on Instagram, Curly Girl Crafter. Same handle on Etsy, Curly Girl Crafter. And same thing for email, curlygirlcrafter@gmail.com. I'll put all those links below, so if you need to contact me, you know where to find me. If you have any questions about my video or any other videos, or I don't know, any questions. So today is Monday, March 21st, 2022. This is Flosstube number 20. Apollo is with me this afternoon. I guess it's the afternoon. I'm back in my office space. The sun is not real bright today. It's just bright out, but there's no sun out. So I feel like the lighting's a little better up here. Anyway, so I have things to show and share. And before we get started, I'd like to just tell you how heavy my heart is for Ukraine, as right along with everyone else. Jacob over at Modern Folk Embroidery has put up a link on his website that leads you to all kinds of sources for helping Ukraine and doing anything you can. I'm also going to put that link in the description box below that you can link to, but that's where I got the link, so I don't even think I found it. I'm getting it from his website. So that you can click on the link, and then you can also click on the link in the country that you reside in, how you can help from your country. So that's helpful, I think, as well. So check out the link and see if there's anything you can do. Anyway, we'll move on to things that help us to get through these situations. And crafting is definitely one for me that helps relieve my stress. One other thing about Modern Folk Embroidery that I wanted to tell you, Jacob has charted a chart for free that you can go get off of his website, and I will link that below as well. It's got the Ukrainian colors of the flag on it, the blue and the yellow, and there's like a vine, and then in the center are 3 letters that represent the word peace. So he's offering that for free over on his website, and I will link that below. So if you'd like to go check that out. And then speaking of Modern Folk Embroidery, my first WIP. This is a wimpy WIP, but I'm going to show it to you anyway because I did do something on it. It's in this project bag of mine, and it's the Isabella's Heart from Modern Folk Embroidery. That I love, these pinks and reds and creams. And it's charted with the Leo and Roxy floss that I did get. And I got an Ada that was hand dyed over at Evertote. And it was an Ada. It's 18 count, but this is the wimpy little start that I have. But I was really anxious to try the Leo and Roxy floss. And I really like it. It does not tangle very much at all. I found it to be very smooth, and the colors are beautiful. Look at that pink. So I'm anxious to do some more work on it. I know it's a lame start, but I wanted to show it anyway. I really wanted to tell you that I really like the Leo and Roxy floss. I thought it was very, very nice. Okay. What else? Okay, so we'll just keep going with my WIPs. So my next WIP in my vintage clock bag here is the Winter Fox one that I had showed you guys last video and asked for some help because I've messed up counting, because counting is hard. Winter Fox. I love this project though. I just love this fox. It's so neat. Well, I have not finished it still. However, here's where I am. And I'm sorry, the color is just not right. I have added way too much extra space over here. I mean, this whole space over here is way extra. So I've gotten lots of ideas from everyone. I haven't made any decisions yet. I'm going to finish up in here and finish all the leaves. And I got to finish this tree here. And then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. But I do love it. I was hoping to have it finished. Oh, and then I've got to put this border across the top too that goes all the way over. Somebody did suggest to bring that border down on this side over here too. People suggested putting this little tree, initials and date, half of this tree, half of this tree, doing the vine from the side and having it catch up with over here. I would have to cut off the top of this tree if I did that, but it would work. But I've already started stitching for that tree, so that's probably not what I'm going to do. Anyway, I haven't made any decisions, but I appreciate so much everyone's suggestions. It was really helpful, and I really appreciate you guys giving me some suggestions. And just so you know, I read everyone's comments and I try to respond to everyone. There's still some in the queue that I haven't responded to, but I will respond to those. I love reading all your comments, so thank you. And thank you everyone for all your likes and your subscribes. If you don't subscribe and you watch me, please subscribe. I would love it. And then if you like this content, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this content, move on. It's not for everybody. Okay. So I hope this is high on my list. I would really like to get this done for the month of March. We're in March, right? Okay. Then I did work on just a little bit. I didn't do a ton of stitching these past couple weeks. I don't know why. It was hard. These are, whoops. So this is from the Bonnie and Camille, the Quilt Bee book. And there's a quilt. And then they also charted this up as a cross stitch project, which is here. Lots of fun, bright colors. And so I have started. Got some X's across the top and some flying geese down the side there. So it's been fun to work on. These are all the fun colors. It's charted with DMC. Oh, I think I need 2 of those. I did change out the yellow and went with more of a buttercream yellow. And I believe I changed out the red too. I think the orange was, or the red was a little more orangey than what I wanted. So I think I went with a richer red. But this one is really fun to work on. So I would like to work on this one some more. I want to work them all some more, right? Who am I kidding? Okay. This is going to be a pretty short video, you guys. Okay, so next project bag. I did not make this one, but I love this fabric. I think Joyful, I like to give credit. Oh, Lakewind Studio is who made this bag that I've purchased from. Okay, this is Entwined Hearts. And let me find the cover sheet here. Okay, here's the cover sheet. This is what it looks like. Now, I could never find any Aztec Red. I think it was called Aztec Red. Ada. Nowhere to be had. So, and I was going to try to dye my own, but I didn't. Instead, I went with this, I think, oops, kind of more pinky, but I still am really liking it. It looks very soft on here. Oh, I was going to tell you what the color of this is. Shoot. I think it's called Tuscany. I think. So this is my progress. I have the first top row done. And I'm stitching this in honor of my husband and I's anniversary, which is on the 11th of September. And so on the 11th of this month, I got it out and worked on it. And I'm doing the called for colors. It's a mix of DMC. I think I'm doing called for DMC and some Weeks Dye Works, it looks like. Gosh, I'm not prepared for with what I used. Yeah, I'm doing just a mix of the called for, whatever I kind of had that was called for. Oh, and here's a pair of my scissors in here. It's the parrots. I love these. The eye is the snap, and it holds the scissors in the... Oops. You know me and my scissors. I do have these on my Etsy shop. There's green ones too. I like the blue ones. Okay. My next WIP is a start and a finish So it's not a WIP anymore, is it? It's a start and a finish. Not quite fully finished, but it soon will be. I had fun with this one. Okay, so this is a pattern from Nikki's Creations Primitives. And I took elements of here and put on my piece. So basically I took some of the little bobbins and different pairs of scissors. And this is what I came up with. Look at the fun little stork scissors. This was really fun to stitch. I mean, it was pretty quick. So the reason I wanted to do this is because I have this little stand that looks like a spool of thread. And I wanted something fun to go on here. And so I'm going to finish this into a little flat fold to put on here. Won't that be cute? I thought it was adorable. So I need to figure out how to do a flat fold. So I'm going to get on to Vanna's website and see how to do that. I think that's so cute. If you want any of these stands, I have them in my shop. I sold all of them out, but I got a little order back in. But isn't it cute? I'm going to put it in my sewing room. Okay. Okay, the next couple things I want to share are kind of plans, really. I think I showed this pattern to you guys last time. It's from Shakespeare's Peddler. This is her Baskets and Bunnies. And she has many other ones, and I want to get some of the other ones. There's a whole series of them. There's like, see the little scissors and the birds and the keys. I love the keys. She also has a kitty one, but it's not on here. Apollo, do you want out? Okay. Okay. I close the door. He wants, if he's out there, he wants in. If he's in here, he wants out. He just wants the door open. So anyway, I pulled this out for, you know, for Easter and spring and what have you. And I'm going to do it in 3371. I think that's what I picked. Yeah, 3371. And I'm going to use an 18 count Rustico Ada. So I think that would be kind of cute on there. So I kind of have this pulled out for some plans. I need to get this in a project bag. Let's see, I'll put it down here. Oh, this is my bunny bag. And then another plan that I have, I did already start this. And this is a project that I started when I first came back to cross stitch back in 2017. And the reason I know it's 2017 because I put 2017 on my piece. So this was back when I came back to cross stitch and then tried to do too much linen stuff and just hated it. So I came back to it now here this last year. Anyway, so this is where, let me show you the pattern. This is from Scattered Seed Samplers. And like I said, this is when I started in 2017, so 5 years ago. Here's the pattern. And I have obviously changed all the colors. Look at all the scribbling and the changing I did. So I'm going to have to figure out what the heck I'm doing and where I am. So there's the pattern. And like I said, here's my little bit of progress that I've done. So I'd like to get back to that. I love this tree with the crow on the top. I have had people ask me, my daughter and I both use painter's tape sometimes to tape off our edges to keep from unraveling. Yes, I'm a sewer. Yes, I have many sewing machines. And yes, I have one that will do a zigzag stitch. I don't have a serger, but I have a zigzag stitch. But my main machine is a straight stitch. It's a Juki straight stitch only. So I would have to get out another sewing machine to be able to do the zigzag stitch. And I guess I'm just lazy. So anyway, what I was going to say is I've had people say, well, does it leave residue behind? No, it doesn't. So this painter's tape has been on here since 2017. And let me just Yeah, there's no residue on the fabric at all from the painter's tape. There's not even any on the other painter's tape where it folded over. So it's just fine. And it comes right off, but it keeps it from unraveling. It's just a cheater's way of sealing up those edges. And I have the threads and they're all bobbinated, which I am not a fan of anymore. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to take the time to put them on floss drops. I'm not sure. This is 14 count oatmeal, by the way. So I'm not sure if what I'm going to do. I hate putting them on floss drops, but man, I like sewing with them on floss drops. I don't like my threads bobbinated anymore. I used to. Okay. I told you this is going to be a short video. I don't have a ton of stuff. Okay. So I do have a little bit of haul to share. I get from Cottage Garden Samplings, the Year in the Woods series. You can sign up and get them delivered to you. I think I get mine from Crazy Annie's. I think Hobby House Needleworks also does we'll send them to you monthly. So this month, I'm sure you guys have seen it, is the raccoon. And I am just loving all these animals. The way she puts these patterns inside their bodies. It's so fun. I just don't know how to, I want to start them, but I don't know how I want to do them. Like, I don't know if I want to put them more than one on one piece of fabric. Do I want to do 3? Do I want to do 4? Do I want to do one at a time? Do I want to sew them together? I don't know what color. It's too much. I can't decide. So I'm kind of waiting until I get a few more of them, and then, excuse me, maybe I'll make a decision and start one of them at least. I like the fox. I love the fox. I love the rabbit. I love them all. So that's one that I received. This is Scattered Seed Samplers. Again, this one is so cute. I should put this in my start pile too, because there's some bunnies on here. Bunnies under a huge mushroom. Isn't this so cute? It says shelter. I'm trying to read it from the back. Shelter from the storm. So I think I'm going to put this in my, at least a start pile. It's got bunnies on it. Put it in my bunny bag. So that's cute. Another one, let's see, this one came off of, this was a download I had done from Little Fox Stitching. I don't know, the colors just drew me in on this one. I love this. Look at the birds and the leaves and that big flower up at the top. I like how it's symmetrical from side to side. I do think that's really cool. Of course, me and my counting, mine wouldn't end up symmetrical, but that's okay. So I just love that. Obviously, I forked money out for it, right? This next one is called Red and Blue Sampler. It's by Romy's Creations. And there's a little star charm in here too. Oh yeah, the charm's hanging right here. And it came with the pattern. So it's an alphabet with like a flower vase and some blue and red flowers. I just thought it was real patriotic and fun. I must be on a patriotic kit because I have another one too that I got. So yeah, here's the little charm. Whoops. In the bag. This is another download I got from the Calico Confectionery, and it's called America. It says the United States of America, land that I love. I love the bunting on this one. And from Kathy Barrick, one of my favorite people. Love her designs. This is called Liberty Bell. It says, proclaim liberty throughout all the land and to all the inhabitants thereof, 1752. And there's an eagle here in the center. So I don't know. I must have been on a patriotic kick. I think I'm looking forward to summer. Okay. Then I got from Susan Aki. These are Aurifil floss. These are all reds, and they have these new boxes now, and I don't care for them. But here's the cover to the box, and then these are the threads in the box, and I'm going to put them in my jar over here behind me. So they're kind of pinks and reds and oranges. I love orange and like pink together. A lot of people don't like that. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to put them in my jar back over here somewhere. My jar's getting pretty full, and I haven't tried these yet. I would like to. I just haven't found the right thing to do yet. This is a project tray that I picked up that I thought would make, I could put something fun in here. And then I've been going to a couple antique stores, flea markets, whatever you want to call them. And I picked up an old paperweight that it was very cheap, and so I might use it to put something in. I don't know what's in it. Let's see if I can find out. I don't know. It doesn't even say what it is. It just says it's in drawing. So I don't know. I'll probably pull it out. You can't hardly see it. And then it's all faded out. So I bought it to repurpose and put something fun in it. And then look at this little basket I got. You know me, and I've been doing the pin cushions. So I have several little things to make. Here comes Apollo. To make more pin cushions. And I'll be sharing those with you. Hi, buddy. Hi. Do you need a cookie? Do you need a cookie? Okay. Come on up. Come on. Yes, let's get a cookie. Say hi to all your friends. Here you go. Come on. You're such a good boy. You're so good. Yes. Do I get any kisses for it? No, you don't have any more. He doesn't give me kisses. I don't really want any anyway. No, that's all you get now. Go away. Don't you open my door. So I got some more little things to make fun pin cushions out of, and I just haven't had a chance to make them. But this one I'm going to keep for myself. I can put a spool of thread in here. It's divided. And I made, I just made a little cushion on this side and stuck it in there. I was going to glue it in. I just haven't done it yet. It doesn't actually seem to me need to be glued in. But anyway, I have a needle in here. I was using this hand stitching something down. Oh, some wool pieces I'm going to show you here in a second. So I got that. And then I only have one piece of fabric haul this week. I'm kind of proud of myself because it's really hard to resist, but I couldn't resist this. How cute are these dinosaurs? They're Christmas dinosaurs. They have hats on, and the colors in this are so fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't care. I liked it. I bought it. You know, I always think, oh, project bags. But I probably will use this for a back on some fun bright colored quilt that I like for myself. Okay. Let's move on. That segues into, I've been working on a couple quilt things here. So my favorite things from Jan Paddock, it was a girl gang club that I had done. And I'm almost done with it, and I've had it for a long time. So I'm just trying to get all my blocks finished. This is the last one I have to hand stitch, and I'm almost done. I've started hand stitching it down. Not quite finished, but almost. That's the last block I have to do. This last couple weeks, I finished stitching this one down. It's wool. And I finished stitching my fish down. And I don't know, can't remember where I was last time I saw you guys, but so I did finish this one. This is the row at the bottom. So see, that's the row at the bottom. So I have to finish stitching that pumpkin block, and then I have to make all these half square triangles in here. I think there's like 90 or something of these half square triangles. And here's the fabrics for that. So I got to finish stitching that one block down and make some half square triangles, and then I can put that top together really excited to get that top together. Okay, and then my quilt top to quilt for the month is not quilted yet, but it's ready to go. This is the back of it. I have it all pinned and ready to quilt. And maybe I'll insert a picture here of it. I think I took one before and show you what it's cheddars and greens. It's kind of silver, it's not silver, well, you know, kind of reproduction look. And I did not have enough of my green, so I had to substitute something out of my stash that kind of matched, which I'm okay with. It matched very well. That's why I have a stash. And I like everything I have, so it'll look good. Okay, the one last thing I want to show you is, this is a previous quilt finish. I don't think I've shown this before. And I know Halloween. I know that Valentine's Day is over. And I meant to show this to you last time, but I didn't. This is a buggy barn. And it's hearts. And this has been done for a couple of years. We use it a lot. Apollo uses it a lot. I just thought it was fun and makes me smile. So I thought I'd share that previous finish with you. That's all I have for everyone today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoy our time together. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. As we all certainly know, it's a rough world out there. Start all the things and finish nothing. Thanks for joining me. Bye.